Welcome, my beautiful hearts. Today, I want to talk about something what I believe most of us experience. And I feel like it is so important for me to pay a little bit more attention to that. This is the moment when, for example, in business, when you've tried everything, posting, content, system, everything, and your business is quiet. Or, you're experiencing this not only once, but you're constantly experiencing the business is not going anywhere. Or in relationship, for example, you've been feeling rejected again, dating someone and you got hurt again. And you feel like you really had it, because how many times you can try and it still is like it always been. Or in health, like trying to heal and you're trying something and you're not getting end results. And this is actually the moment when you really feel like you can't hold any longer because it's so uncomfortable. It's just so uncomfortable. This is the moment when the mind comes and starts chatting to you, start telling you how you should or what you shouldn't, finding assumption, trying to say, oh, this is how it is, you can try again, but, it's going to be the same. That voice won't give you any motivation to do again. That voice will love you to actually say, yes, this is the good decision. Let's give up now. And that's why I want to make that video today for you, because the moment you actually want to give up, the moment you really feel this so real, like, it is such a visceral experience of just giving up. You've had enough of this because it feels awful. I have to, really change this because it's uncomfortable. But I tell you, this is the moment when this new portal opening for you. This is a real portal. This is the portal where something incredible can happen. This is the portal when you interrupt the pattern. Your body wants you to just give up because you start tightening, you start feeling, you're hearing the conversation, how everything is not working, and you're blaming and yourself, you're blaming everyone. You've got, it is such a visceral experience, physical experience, that you want to change it. You want to give up because it's so uncomfortable. What did happen? This is that program, that pattern that wants you to keep being the same. And it doesn't matter where. Doesn't matter if this is a business, doesn't matter if this is relationship, doesn't matter if this is a health. This is the same thing. This is the spot where you actually were hoping to be deserving to be loved. This is the business when you want to prove your value, how enough you are. This is the place where you have to say, I'm worthy to be healthy. Because you've tried and it's again not happening. And the pattern wants to protect you. But here is different option. As I said, this is the portal. This is the portal that you actually just do nothing. And if you watch some of my videos and you know I use this seat practice, the seat of awareness, seat of observer. And I will take you through that practice today because I really want you to experience that. But before I do that, I just want to put a little bit more of understanding. The moment when you actually feel like you want to give up, the moment when the mind starts to coming and giving you this kind of support not to getting hurt again, this is the moment each time you entertain those thoughts, you actually feeding that old timeline that you don't want anymore. Each time, think about it. Listen to that video a few times. The moment when you want to give up, but you still, doing your mental entertainment, you're feeding that timeline. You're feeding that reality. And if you don't change this, it will be repeating same way. But if you want to really shift in that moment when everything is just feeling like so disgusting, painful, and powerless, this is the beauty of that portal when everything can change. Because in the moment when you shift, the moment you change the space, the place, whatever we call this, you creating your timeline, you creating something incredible. But the difference is from different energy, not from the energy of proof, of need, of want, something like coming from lack and being fed by fear. This comes from different energy, and I would love you to taste this. And this is that moment when everything can naturally shift for you without even using your logics, that new things can rearrange themselves without you being even doing that, but just only allowing the different space for you to be. And this is what I called this magical spot. It is called sit. And let's maybe do it together. And you tell me afterwards and share with me, how did you go? And if you're more curious about other practices, you know how to find me. Let's go and do it. I want you to close your eyes, sit wherever you are. And I want you to take one maybe deep breath, because that would be a little taste for you. Bring that moment when you actually feeling like giving up. That something just simply doesn't work. I want you to just notice the thoughts, the stories. Notice the urgency, notice the powerlessness. Just notice them. Don't get into the conversation, just observe them. And while you observe, I want you to notice how is your body in that moment. Notice if you're tightening, if you're feeling like you're shrinking almost. And now I want you to do one thing for me. Imagine there is your attention behind your face. And I want you to pull that attention your awareness of what's going on just to the back of your spine. For some of you, if you watch my videos, you can do this gently, or you just imagine you taking that attention on the back of your heart. For some of you, if it's easier. And I want you to notice the shift. Notice if your body is already become softer, is losing that grip. Some of you might feel spaciousness. You might see light. You might notice that peacefulness, steadiness, calm. And when you're here already in this peaceful moment, I want you to look to the front of you, to those stories from that space. You might already notice they're so distant, they're quiet. You might not even hear anything. This is, my love, the seat of awareness, seat of neutral point of observation. And while you're here, I want you to notice the energy in your body right here now. And notice the difference with the body you had before. And now, from that energy, from the seat, which is calm, peaceful, think of something you want to do. Maybe you want to call someone, maybe you want to post something from that energy. Maybe you want to just practice something for yourself. Just simply do something for yourself. And if you find hard to know, you can put hand on your heart and ask yourself this question. What my hearts want me to do now? And whatever answer comes, is that something what you choose to do? My loves, I want to mention something as well. I didn't mention that before. For some of you, and most of us, we've been programmed very, very deeply to get results, to see that the life is working. We've been programmed that we have to do things, take action, take so much action to really earn something. And you might think, okay, Kate, I sit here and okay, but my business is still not working. My boyfriend, rejected me. Yes, but this is the old timeline. And here is a little bit more of magic, but magic that you don't have to really do much if you really practice it. If you really practice that calm, that beingness, that no rush, no need, if you take that energy and start doing, you're shifting totally your reality. All those particles, creative particles, are rearranging themselves in that moment when you choose that portal rather than the old version of you. My loves, this is what it is. And if this resonates with you, if you like this type of work and you want more, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be sharing all different methods to shift to this timeline that we naturally want to live from, and living very conscious and powerful life. And if you are this highly aware woman who exactly knows your next level, but you're tightening before your next step, you're thinking about giving up, this is the right spot to be. And if you're ready to work deeper, this is how I do my work. I don't fight the patterns. I don't remove beliefs. We just work beautifully with awareness, and we shifting everything what is not you anymore. Tapping to your true potentiality. This is the work I do. Love you so much and see you in the next video. Bye.